Hello lovely people, good morning again. Another day here in Prague, and today the plan is to go to the Škoda Museum. So if you don't already know, Škoda is a brand from Czech Republic and they have a nice manufacturing facility and a museum, and we can also book a tour. I'll leave the link in the description. So today's plan is to visit that museum and I'll show you how it is. Also regarding yesterday's bungee jumping experience. So this morning after I woke up, that was the first thing that I was thinking about. It was like a life-changing experience, to be honest, so you should definitely try it, and more on it later. I will share more of my thoughts and feelings, because yesterday after doing that jump, like, there were a lot of raw feelings that I couldn't translate into words, so I would like to share those with you.
1 hour later.
Skoda didn't start with cars. It started in 1895 with bicycles, and now here they are. We are not just standing at a regular museum today. This is the exact place where the very first cars rolled off the line until 1928. So this was the manufacturing factory, now converted to a museum.
So this is how we need to dress up to visit the manufacturing shops.
We are now getting ready to see the actual manufacturing unit where 90% of the world's Skoda cars are produced, and unfortunately we can't film there, so I will continue after we return.
1 hour later.
We are now here at the showroom and getting a flagship experience of the finished products. We got to know at the factory tour that a single car is manufactured in less than 24 hours from scratch, and it blew our mind. The Skoda Kodiaq is one of the most expensive family cars, costing around £55,000, and it has got about 265 horsepower. Our tour guide went above and beyond to take us to the Motorsport Depository, which a very few tourists get to see. This car got its legendary name from 1981 Czechoslovak sci-fi horror film, The Ferat Vampire, where the car was powered not by petrol but by human blood, sucking it directly from the driver's foot through the accelerator pedal. There are no traditional doors on this thing. To get inside the enter canopy, the windshield, roof and side windows tilt entirely forward in one massive piece, just like a fighter jet. The vault features a special section literally called Sleeping Beauties, where historic cars are displayed in their raw, unpolished, as found condition, exactly as they were pulled from old barns or off the track. At any given time, you can find up to 15 legendary competition cars hiding in here, from the 1995 Felica kit car right up to the mudslinging Octavia and Fabia WRC monsters. Here is one of rally cars driven by the legendary driver Jan Kopecký. He was a legend and he holds a record-breaking 11 Czech Rally Championship titles, and he won every single one of them driving the Skoda. There are no fancy velvet ropes here. The depository is specifically designed with a raw garage-style layout to make you feel like you have walked into a classified racing workshop. The coolest part about this room is the cars are constantly rotating in and out of the building, because Skoda actually keeps many of them functional to drive in historic rallies around the world.
A few moments later.
Now we are back at the actual museum. This is a modified Octavia which once hit a blistering 202 miles, which is 325 km/h on the Bonneville Salt Flats. The Octavia TS 1200 completely dominated its class at the legendary Monte Carlo Rally, winning it 3 years in a row, 1961, 62 and 63. And there are many more such vintage cars here with a legendary history. The Vision IV concept car unveiled in 2019 at the Geneva Motor Show and was the turning point for the brand for their fully electric future. is also a car gaming console here, which was obviously taken over by the kids, but you can also try your hand at playing a car racing game here. In a different room, they all have all these engine components on display, and if you are interested in automobiles like me, you would absolutely love to see and read about these. At the top floor, they have the racing gear from their top drivers and some trophies as a symbol of their legendary history. And finally, the souvenir shop where you can buy the scale models of the cars and many other different souvenirs. And that's all from the Škoda Museum.